yes. Tell people we are live on Discord. And make sure we are live on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, good. So,
It's louder than you are now.
the game is absurdly loud. Hold on a second. Volume. I want to open up the volume mixer, I think. I don't know why, but like this thing is always the hardest to sound balance. It feels like there's just days where it's just naturally louder, and I can't figure out why. So this one we always have to do live. Anywho, I turned the volume down. We're gonna load the game so we can stop listening to this swelling ass music here. Hold on a second. Which one is the most recent save? This one. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about the quick save data. All right, so. Update for what happened between sessions. One is, I found out there was no new missions. We actually stopped at a bad time, which kind of got me a little bit upset. So, my characters might need, like a level or two, depending on the situation. So, I'm not saying today's going to be a grind day, but non-zero chance we might take a couple shots on whatever mission we're doing, right? That being said, you brought up something, and I had to think about it between last session and this session, right? You brought up what's the point of the choice system, but you also brought up another point, and I bet you in your mind you thought that these were mutually exclusive, and it turns out they're not. The other point you brought up is there's no relationship system with the characters, right? So, yeah. I did some looking into it. The morality system and your relationship system are obfuscated and sort of like very tightly intermingled. Your first playthrough, it'll be less obfuscated the second playthrough, right? Because you already beat the game, they deobfuscate some things, right? So, I will, for your sake, because I think this is important to you, at the very least, update you on what I found out about the route you have taken so far, right? Because I think that's important to you. So, the three convictions, by the way, are morality, liberty, and utility. You make morality choices if you're sticking to one's morals no matter the cost, okay? You're making liberty choices when you're pursuing freedom, regardless of it's right or wrong, and you're pursuing utility if it's beneficial, even if it requires you doing something wrong, right? So giving up Roland would have been a utility answer. You are saying, hey, we've got to live no matter what. The army will never let us go. If we give up Roland, at the very least, we can do what's right for us. That would be a utility answer, right? Meanwhile, you went the morality answer. I think it's morality. Let me double check. Yes. You went the morality answer, which is, no, giving up Roland is the wrong answer, even though it's going to suck for us. Right?
Yeah.
So, so just to let you know, and I don't see the logic behind this, technically us going to Hyzant instead of going to Esfrost at the very beginning, that first choice, was a liberty answer. I guess it was moral to go to Esfrost because we're now married, therefore that was the moral choice, I guess? What makes the other one the liberty answer is, I guess we're cohorting with like a complete other nation that we have nothing to do with. You know, whatever, right? Do you follow what I'm saying there?
Okay.
I don't know what made that one morality or liberty, but it is classified as the liberty is the choice you did make. Okay? For the very first choice. The second choice, which was give up Roland or not give up Roland, it was a morality versus utility answer. Utility being give him up so that way we can live. Morality being we're not going to give him up no matter the cost. The third question you answered was a difference between morality and liberty. and that was morality was we're going to accept Telior's thing. Liberty was like, yeah, clearly you don't have our best interest in mind. We're not going to go with like what's good for the nation, right? Morality, I can see where the morality kind of comes from, where it's like, okay, we need to actually, like get together and be like a one unified nation no matter what. That would technically be the moral choice.
I mean,
It is blanketed by the guy being an absolute dickhead. Like, let's be honest here.
and being clearly corrupt. Like, yes, we need to go and closely put ourselves in the power of someone who's blatantly corrupt. That's the moral choice.
Well, everybody would. Okay, so I thought about this, and everybody. I did kind of say this, but I didn't really say it with like enough conviction in myself. Everybody was saying they don't trust him, but they didn't trust him not because they thought he was going to backstab him. They didn't trust him because they're like, he's clearly trying to use us, but let's use him while we're at it. That was sort of why they were saying that. I'm going to be honest here. After going through this game this far, and judging by the voice acting quality we're getting, I am starting to bet we actually did not get an English localization. We got a Japanese speaker giving an English localization. Is what I bet happened. Because I can't help but to feel if a English like director actually directed some of this, we would have gotten better lines out of a lot of the people. And I will not literally eat my hat, but I will figuratively eat my hat if we actually did have an English voice director. You know? But I'm starting to get the feeling like some of this language, like some of the things they say and some of the things they clearly mean are like two different things. Do you get what I'm talking about?
Not really, no.
Okay, what's a better way to describe this? If you say, hey, that guy's clearly trying to use us, but let's use him back, that would be a better set of words than, I don't trust him, but let's use him for everything he's worth. Especially if they're trying to say that this is a moral choice, right? If this was a moral choice, they would say, yeah, clearly he's trying to use us, but, let's use him in return. That would have been a better, way to say that, in my opinion. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree because, again, I disagree because the definition of moral choice here doesn't fit. Moral choice, doing the right thing no matter what it costs you. Why is that the right thing? That's the part that doesn't fit there.
Because you're trying to keep the three houses together. If you want to keep the kingdom unified, you keep the three houses together.
Yeah, but they clearly don't believe that he's actually going to keep. They don't trust him, and if you don't trust him, it's not going to keep the three houses together.
I am going to repeat this because I think we are spoiled by actually watching all the side stories. I think House Telior, if I would have skipped all of his side stories, you wouldn't have gotten an idea about the way he thinks. I'm going to die on this hill. So then, just imagine if we would have gone to that point of the story without actually, getting to know the way this guy thinks, right? Without seeing his little side plots. And then he shows up, he's like, hey, we need to work together. We need to get the three houses to work together. Let me offer my army. Then that becomes, a different, calculus. But we have to see how this guy thinks. He very clearly thinks for himself because we got to see all of his side stories. And we actually got to read his inner thoughts. I don't know.
John, there was one line that completely negates that entire thought process. The prince will be safe with us. The moment he said that, it was a dead giveaway to anyone paying attention that he is not intending the prince to be safe. There was no reason for him to say it otherwise. It was meant to be a tip of the hat that he's not planning to keep the prince safe. The moment he said that, it became blatantly obvious that he was in fact up to something.
I'm just going to say agree to disagree on this one. I actually didn't quite read that at all. I mean, I did read them as, like, obviously doing that. One, that I played through up until that point, right? But two, that we had seen all the side stories and we had known the way he thought, right?
When someone in this story says to me, don't worry, the person you're trying to protect will be perfectly safe, and you have any reason to not trust them, such as, oh, I don't know, they didn't show up to fight?
I mean, he didn't show up to fight, but, like, everybody was taken unawares. The only reason why we were there to fight is because we were there for other reasons.
Which means that if I hadn't seen the side stories, I'd just distrust both of the other houses.
Yeah. Like, so far, the other guys have actually yet to show up to fight. They barely mustered their forces, right? And right now, in-game, they are actually finally fighting the Asfrosti army. Like, that's where they're at right now. So, I don't know. But I will say, I kind of agree with this, you seemingly tend towards liberty, which I think makes a lot of sense. But we'll see. But also, the reason why I bring this up is because of the final part, where it ties into the relationships, right? So, one, bringing the characters to the missions is what enables, like, their little character stories. And so that is their relationship, right? That is, like, the only reason why we saw all those side stories with all those characters is because we brought them the missions. Remember how we suddenly saw Piccoletta between 2 sessions ago and last session? It's because I went, in enough little background missions to where she became a side story character. So we are learning more about the characters. So there is a little bit of a relationship system. But also, characters become more easily convinced to do something if you convince them to do the thing they are most closely tied to. Specifically, the 3 endings that aren't like the alternative ending, right? The 3 endings that you'll reach through in most playthroughs follow, like, one of the 3 characters and will actually mutually exclude one of the 3 characters. In other words, we will lose a character no matter what ending we choose.
So, John, here's the thing. And it's kind of an important thing. Oh, cool, it makes it easier to convince them in a system that isn't fun or useful. It makes it easier to engage in a system that shouldn't have been included in the game. It's not a helpful or interesting system. Why should I be faced with a system where the logical thing to do is just fucking save scum if I have to? Because I don't really feel like it's the council system is stupid, and so the fact that the relationship makes it easier to convince them to do things doesn't mean anything, because you're trying to convince them you're interacting with a system that should never have been included. It's a dumb system.
And don't forget, the choices that you are making also make it easier.
It doesn't matter, because again, it comes down to you're making it easier to engage in a system that isn't fun or interesting. It's just annoying and tedious.
I don't know, Sandry. I'm just maybe trying to convince you to not rage quit if we don't get one answer that's not the answer we were looking for.
Look, there are some things where I might have tolerated it. That particular one, the one where he was so blatantly untrustworthy, everyone's like, oh yeah, no, I don't trust him. Like, that one, the fact that everyone was saying, I don't trust him, but let's do this anyway, pissed me off regardless of how that went, because that was so obviously stupid.
Okay. Well, how about we actually get to the consequences of our actions here?
Sure. Let's go get into a fight.
I believe we left side stories undone. Nozorlian Mines? Yeah, so I don't know if you remember this, but... Oh, we got a character side story? What? I didn't do anything! I literally didn't play a single mission! How did we get another character? Okay, whatever. Notice how this area is now red, so that it's Frosty controlled. They're considering. Oh, it's this guy right here. They're considering him to be Frosty controlled. So, character side story or actual side stories first?
Let's do the character side story. Get that done.
Oh, wait. Piccoletta? Oh. We just didn't do Piccoletta's side story, did we? Okay, whatever. So, Piccoletta's recalling her days in the circus. Yay?
Wow. The stars are so pretty. They're always so bright, no matter where I go.
Wait until you go get into industrialized countries.
Right, Piccoletta?
Yep. We performed in all kinds of places together. The people in the circus were from all over too. There were people from Glenbrook, people from Hysant. But when the war started, the circus broke up. Our circus master was from Esfrost, and he said he had to go and fight for his country. Even the poor animals were all taken away. They were like my family.
Piccoletta.
So how does it feel to be a child warrior against your friends?
I'll help you in this war, and then I'll bring back my circus troupe.
Not if you kill them.
I believe in you,
Let's kill
Piccoletta.
Paul.
But to do that, you'll need to build up your strength. And look, it's almost time to eat.
Okay, this is
Right.
cute.
Let's eat together again today.
I keep joking around that she's a child soldier, but, like, that was kind of cute. Wow, the shortest side story was made by the shortest character. Alright. Side story. Norzelia Mountain's base. What unit is here?
I must survive. Somehow, I must survive.
Wait, Silvio? Silvio? Oh, that guy. I thought that was the other person. Oh, he's gonna get fucked.
Ah!
Escaping all on your own, I see.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
I came to collect my reward.
Reward? Since when were losers ever rewarded?
I remember our deal.
Dumbass,
differently.
pay him.
As do I. I was promised an invincible executioner. You are nothing but a fraud. A sheep in wolf's clothing. What's so funny?
I have a new deal for you. Pay me what I'm owed or die.
I bet you're enjoying this scene.
I cannot give you what I do not possess. But if you kill me now, you will have lost to Wolflord with nothing to show for it.
Blah.
Go on.
Oh dear God.
If you let me live, on the other hand, I will find the coin to pay you. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
Fine.
Okay, so here's the funny
But
thing.
if I don't get
I'm
that
with Silvio
money,
on this.
consider your life forfeit.
You're with Silvio on this?
Yeah. I paid for a mercenary to do a job. You didn't do the job. Why do you expect me to pay you? Go back and get the job done, then I'll fucking pay you.
Alright.
I hired somebody. This isn't a charity.
Hmm.
I didn't ask you to come and try to do something. I hired you to do a fucking job. If you're a professional, get the job done. And if you're not a professional, why should I pay you?
So this is the Falks guys falling to the Isfrosti army, apparently.
Far too much blood has been spilled.
Yeah, I'm not saying the game does a good job defining its 3 tiers, by the way. I'm just saying it's at least trying to do that. I do agree with the utility of the utility is giving up Roland, right?
Yeah.
I know how loyal you were to the late King Regna. We may be enemies, but you still have my respect. I would invite you to join our ranks.
You would dishonor me so.
I prefer it to your death.
Save your pity for someone who needs it. Your master will...
Damn, that's a big bow.
Even if it means the end of the 3 high houses. Your Majesty, I serve you even in death.
Yeah, he was way too, like, stuck in his ways. Let's be fair here.
His plot foiled and bested in battle by House Wolford, Silvio Tellior flees, leaving everything behind. House Volks fights valiantly, but ultimately loses to General Avlora's army, and joins their late king in death. Of Glenbrook's 3 high houses, Wolfort, Tellior, and Volks, 2 are felled by the iron hammer of Esfrost. House Wolfort now stands alone, in more peril than ever.
I mean, technically, we made the choice to stand alone. Like, that was how they worded it whenever they told that guy to fuck off, is
So,
House
2
Wolford
of
stands
Glenbrook's
alone.
3 high houses have fallen. Esfrost's invasion took me by surprise at first, but this is quite the interesting turn.
Now Wolfort stands alone, having lost both the crown and its allies. There is no better time for us to act.
Then let us set the trap, brimming with bait enough to lure them in and keep them there.
As you command. The famed High House of the Salt Iron War will soon be under your thumb, my lord. Having control of their land will make our deliveries that much easier.
Indeed, and House End will prosper more than ever.
I'm wondering what choice you're going to make.
Brute strength is not the only path to victory. A truly wise man can win without ever drawing his sword.
Well, it looks like I'm burning Hyzant to the ground first.
Keep in mind, that's just one house of Hyzant. That's not
I'll
the...
put them all if they don't distance themselves from him, I will put them all to the sword.
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzant has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
A most welcome offer, to be sure, but why would he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Undoubtedly. There are, regrettably, none so altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in other nations, I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolfort in his debt.
As I suspected. But our people and soldiers need all the help they can get. Let us accept his proposal. We can deal with whatever ulterior motives he may have once we are back on our feet.
I love having my hand forced by the game. It's always so much
discuss our
fun.
countermeasures at another time.
No, there will be a discussion coming up very soon. Side story. We get to know what's happening in the castle again.
Congratulations on your victory in the Volks domain, General.
Thank you, sir. They were proud warriors. And Lord Landroy a formidable foe despite his age.
I imagine he was content to breathe his last on his beloved fields. 30 years have passed since the Salt Iron War.
It was time he was put to rest beside that bygone era. Avlora, it is time you had a rest as well.
What do you mean by that, Your Grace?
I mean,
Your
die.
soldiers have fought long and hard. Any longer, and their morale may suffer for it.
But what of House
Also
Wolford?
die.
Prince Roland is still with them. Is that not cause for concern?
There are no lords left worth worrying about. House Wolford stands alone after Roland's uprising.
Even so, we would do well not to underestimate them. Even standing alone, they once changed the course of the Salt Iron War.
House Wolford is no longer the hunter, but the hunted. Or do you believe you understand something that I do not, General?
No. Forgive me, Your Grace.
Darn, this close to death.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolford domain.
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expressions grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made together.
Yes. But I think we all know that I am at the source of our troubles. The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
And no, this discussion is not going to be about Roland's future.
If you truly wish to take responsibility, then I do have an idea.
And I would hear it.
Give me that ring.
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
Have you die for your people.
Do you know what he's doing?
Only good.
Oh, I did it. Whoa. Completely robo voice there. Hold on a second. Say something again. Oh, you are full on robo voice. Do you want to disconnect and reconnect real quick? Sorry about this, guys. Oh, there you go. Welcome back. Center.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, there we go. No, I'm not hearing Robo right now. So yeah, do you have an idea what he's doing?
I mean, my first thought is fake his death.
Yep. They're having the prince die for his people.
Idiots.
What?
Idiots.
Idiots?
Hey, boss. Come take a look at this.
The poor soul. Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
By the way, I sure hope you love these bandits. They keep returning.
Ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem? This has got to be Prince Roland.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt, this is Prince Roland.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolfort are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them. There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolfort any longer.
A shame.
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
Oh, Roland.
So now that Roland's dead, wait until you see who joins our party.
Is it Rolinda?
No.
The news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire.
Oh, did you take a look at that game I asked you to take a look at yet, or no?
The end of the Kingdom of Glenbrook.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
That's his picture? Jesus Christ! There's no way that guy could have ever... Imagine a story where that guy's a good guy.
I believe that's exactly what I said was going to happen.
Yep.
Princess
Fucking
Cordelia
idiots.
is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
Bullshit.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It won't.
It damn well matters to me.
So, oh wait, let me see if I can't pause this here.
My
All right.
people. Our days of late have been dark and filled with strife.
I don't know about you, but for some reason, there is one thing that comes to mind when I see this scene. And it is so far removed, you're going to what the fuck me when I say it. But this reminds me of the scene at the beginning of Final Fantasy VI, where all of the generals plus Emperor Gestahl are saying we'll rule the world with magic.
Yeah, it's pretty far removed, yeah.
But like, I don't know why, like, this just it's a very similar idea. Like, he was on top of his castle speaking to his, like, subjects, and this is basically the same thing, like, you know, but anywho.
Both Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses. And we have lost both of our beloved princes. For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, My father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic
Sentenced.
event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness! Do not submit to Gustadolf's will!
Gustadolf's like, kill him.
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
Well, you know the first thing I'm gonna do, right?
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead. A place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government. One based in freedom.
Yep, sure. This guy. This guy is the face of freedom.
No. But the compassionate hand of freedom has been balled up into the iron fist of war, and will bludgeon everyone until they conform to his political ideology.
Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
Now I remember what I want to say. I just want to repeat this again. Imagine a game in which this character design turns out just to be a good guy.
So I'm going to tell you, honestly, you know my first thought right now?
What?
I'm going to slit Roland's throat.
Why are you going to slit Roland's throat?
I don't need him anymore.
But Roland's dead.
Yeah, and now I'm going to slit the real Roland's throat, and if and when I kick Esfrost out, it's going to be House Wolford.
No, he actually believes Roland's dead. He actually believes that corpse was Roland.
Cool. In that case, good riddance to Roland. House Wolford will be sitting on the throne. I no longer have any. By the way, Benedict, for his failure to protect the prince, will be executed along with Huet. They both got to go for their failure to protect the prince. And House Wolford will be sitting on the throne.
These words are a little bit confusing.
Huet is Kingsguard.
Oh.
She failed to protect the prince. The prince is dead. Therefore, she has failed in her one and only duty in existence. She's no longer necessary.
Why do you think this guy even cares about Huet? Like,
I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about me as Sarah Noah.
Oh, you're talking about you as Sarah Noah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying as Sarah Noah, I slit Roland's throat.
Sarah Noah is a paladin. At no point does he do that.
Yeah, no, slit Roland's throat. House Wolford will sit on the throne when I reclaim this land. I don't need him anymore. If he's stupid enough to go making decisions like this for himself, then I don't need him. I should have turned him over and been done with it.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Uh-huh. A review by Axman 13.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
Yeah, no.
She's committing suicide at some point. That is my current thought.
Possibly, but I think more likely she'll try to...
Oh my god, more character stories! Stop giving me... Alright.
I don't care. I really don't care. He's gone from being an idiot to just being a loose cannon. I don't care.
I mean... We're gonna watch it.
I was keeping him around because I thought it was necessary to have the prince there as a rallying point and as the future king. Since he's gone and decided that to make this sort of decision on his own, I don't need him. He's no longer serving any purpose. Kill him and be done.
You've gotten better, my friend. Much better.
Only because I've had you to train with.
And how far behind would I be without Sir Maxwell's tutelage? The Dawnspear himself is my personal mentor. And still you're all but my equal.
It's been a while since we last sparred. It takes time to adapt to a new opponent.
Perhaps so.
I'm more surprised his story came up suddenly out of nowhere, to be honest. Like, we didn't do anything with him, did we?
I enjoy our skirmishes. No better way to clear my head after another quarrel with father.
But no, he's a useless hothead. He'd be a terrible king. Never mind. I don't need him.
Must all 3 nations be part of this mining venture? I've yet to hear a convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear
because I said so.
Do not listen.
Hyzant offers nothing but a sliver of their vast riches. Something we could easily do without. I understand the advantage of involving Esfrost. Their expertise speeds things along immeasurably. But Hyzant? Have you at least demanded they lower the taxes on salt? Such a change would be welcomed by our subjects and enrich their daily lives. We cannot concede everything while gaining naught in return. Surely you see this, father.
We are gaining something you...
And I will hear no more. You presume upon matters you do not comprehend.
Yeah, no,
Father,
no. I'll take it back. Roland is a useless prince. Kill him.
Roland,
He's useless. I don't need him. I don't need him. House Wolford will sit on the throne. I'm done.
Yes, father.
Since he so clearly wants to abdicate, fine. So be it. Be gone. Slit his throat and be done.
If only I had found the right words. If only I had kept my emotions in check. Perhaps things would
then you wouldn't be you, and you might have been a useful prince.
Blaming yourself for past mistakes
Nope,
will lead you
Paladin.
You must look forward for the opportunities ahead.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of the Paladin act.
Of course.
That's a
I trust you'll
Paladin.
be at my side come that time.
Just as House Wolford stands with the crown, I stand with you.
I am fortunate to have as loyal a friend as you.
As am I. Enough sentimentality. Raise your spear so I can knock it down.
As I said, I should have
You're
turned
welcome
him
to
over.
try, my friend.
We'll do that in our true playthrough.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. The useless piece of shit. He had one fucking job. One fucking job, and he's decided that he doesn't need to do it. In that case, I don't need him. I wasn't rescuing him because he was a close friend.
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
Oh no, Sandry.
Enough, Hewitt.
Do back away on that, please.
Lied about the king's death.
I mean, that's exactly
I made
what
it
just
seem
happened.
like Gustave was justified.
Yes, I understand, but
Say no more.
do back away.
If Cordelia can endure this, so can we. And as long
Note
as
his
she
wording.
lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, we really don't.
No,
we really
I
don't.
apologize.
You did. You absolutely did.
Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
We, Kimosabi?
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead.
Good riddance.
I'm now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom.
Yeah, that's a hidden name.
I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
It will not. Not by your hand, it won't. You will not. You will never be king, boy.
He puts on Maxwell's hat and mask.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
Really? He
This
does?
is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be telling anyone because he's not going to sit on the fucking throne when I retake this kingdom.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
My home, not yours. You couldn't handle it being your home, boy. This is no longer your home.
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time.
Oh shit, he's still alive?
I see. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake,
I
am
happily
certain he
do
would
this.
praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
I don't really care at this point.
Sad to say, the real trouble is only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Yes.
Of course not.
The
Anna
plan
is
of we're
already
smarter
on the
than
move.
him. That's always a good plan.
It is our duty.
Anna
to
is already on the
protect and
move.
guide this
And I trust Anna.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much. Both of you.
Side stories!
Oh, good. Are we going to do anything today?
We are going to do a mission after, pretty much soon after these side stories in a
Oh,
vote.
good. Oh, good. We'll actually get to do some gameplay today.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
Itinerant?
Itinerant, wandering.
Wander. Okay, thank you.
Wandering foreign merchant, basically.
Okay.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Twins Gate first.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon.
That's a good character design right there. I like that character design. It's simple, but gets the point through. He's at the very least an aging man who, has a very stern outlook. Yeah, I like that design.
Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Ooh, who? I think I recognize the voice actor. Triangle strategy. Blah, blah, blah. Relatives. English voice actor, Andy Barnett. Who's Andy Barnett? Oh wait, voiceover. I'll look at his voiceover stuff. Nope, I am not getting any of my quick Google foo is failing me on stuff that he's done. That I would recognize. Apparently he was in Transformers, Saturday Night Live. Eternal? I don't... Yeah, I don't... I did play... No, I did play Octopath Traveler 2. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I don't recognize any of this guys this thing has been in. Maybe he just sounds very familiar. Maybe I saw him on Saturday Night Live whenever he was on there. That's the only thing I can think of. Apparently he was in the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy? What? Whatever. Alright. So, Sandry, on a scale of 1 to dead, how badly do you want Roland dead?
Dead.
Wow.
I see no purpose in keeping him, so move on. He's useless, good riddance.
Water.
What is this water you speak of?
Water, please.
Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
Also, my god, what is this place supposed to be? If this is all salt, what the actual hell?
I think it's actually it looks like it's drying seawater.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water.
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker.
It is water. It is salt water because there were splashes when he moved.
You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir.
I already know you want to put this guy in an early grave. I don't even have to ask you what decision you're making when we get to it. I bet. Several days later.
Terranoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
Indeed.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
So, Sandry, since you're busy playing a Game of Thrones over there, meanwhile everybody else is playing standard JRPG Hero. So you and Game of Thrones, what do you do with Frederica?
I suppose you are right.
Marry her.
What must I do?
Here you are.
I just wanted to be sure.
Master
She
Benedict
hasn't
has
done
been
anything
searching
to
for you
lose my
both.
trust.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed.
Really? Because I didn't get
As long
that
as we
choice.
stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
But I have an easy solution for House End. It's very simple.
A missive from
Will you end them?
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
I think you want to end the house. No more side stories. Don't know why we had to go like into this thing, come back out, and go back into the thing, but we did. We're finally to the fucking choice.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorsley. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Cargo?
Nope.
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolffort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorsley is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. and it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorslay's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Esfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorslay's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
I have a feeling I know what you're going to pick. But as before, I don't want to poison the well. So the choices are... I'm just going to ignore what he said here. Decision... Yeah. So, they're saying we can report it to Hyzant about the illegal shipments. But but they basically admitted we basically have no evidence that, like, is substantial. Right? Or we could... do the illegal assault to the duchy at House Inn's behest, and, you know, remain silent for now. So I'll show you the colors. The colors are important. Notice the yellow color. That means that's a utility choice, and the red color means that's a liberty choice.
Neither of these are morality choices? Okay, I don't.
You don't want to do either, or what? Like,
I don't understand. This system is stupid. Like, their system is just dumb. We're going to Hyzant.
Okay, so you want to report the illegal salt shipments. Okay. Let's go see if there's any other information we can get in town. I think this is the last time we actually get to go to this town, but I could be wrong. What do you got here? Do you have something? You have something? No, you have nothing. You have nothing in your house, asshole. I should have burnt this house down. What do you have to say? Oh, well, okay. The Saintly Seven are highly revealed in the Holy State. Claims of any illicit dealings would no doubt be met with skepticism. All right, that's... Oh, we already knew about the Saintly Seven, so that was just a repeat of a previous line that we had. All right. She's thanking us for provisions. Yeah, I had a feeling you would want to report it, but I just wanted to be sure.
Despite my intent to slaughter Roland and take the throne for myself, I am actually pretty much a paladin in this playthrough.
Yeah, like, you're doing what's best for him. Yeah, my convictions have been strengthened from talking to the cat, Sandry! That's the greatest conviction of them all! The cat conviction! What do you have to sell? Ooh, evasion rate. Nah, probably not. How much money do I have? I don't really have that much because I didn't buy anything. It's 800, 900 for 2 of these. And I've got 6 to buy. I don't have enough.
Sounds
Wait.
Like it's time to do. Sounds like it's time to do a little grinding.
You really want me to grind and not get to a story quest?
I want upgrade materials.
Let's at the very least see if we did get a... Well, hold on a second. Let's finish out exploring this area at the very least first. Because we might have actually gotten, like, a side mission to do. Yeah, everybody's thanking us for... Like, people are actually able to stock up on shit when they have shit to sell. Who knew, right?
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. You have nothing in your house? How dare you have nothing in your house? Red anklet. What does that do? All right, generic god, eh? Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Prince Roland's death. The timing was too convenient. I can't help but to feel there's something else going on here. Please tell me your backstory, because, yep. Let's see here. Sandry, you back? So, yeah, I might have to do a side mission. I don't know. Let me think here. I do have something to tell just the generic people at home. So, I finally got my upgraded big box of Terraforming Mars. I have all the new expansions, and oh dear God, did they add a lot in the most recent set of expansions. I have in the corner of my room basically 5 different like roll out play mats that are absolutely gigantic huge. And the only thing I'm thinking of... Oh, welcome back. I'm just vamping to the audience. The only thing I can think of is with those giant maps is what table am I ever going to get to put them on? Anyway, so I talked to this guy. He's like, Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment Prince Roland died. What a coinky-dink! That's what this random ass soldier just said.
Well, we do for Wolford.
All right. I ask that you keep your observations like these to yourself. Also, by the way, just so you know, in second playthrough decision like this, you actually get to see what the game classifies as like the 3 different choices. So I think that'll help maybe some things a little bit to understand what they mean by fucking morality, liberty, and the other one. You know?
Not really.
I think utility is well defined. It's, you know, even doing bad things just to get through the day, right?
I think it's just bad writing.
All right. I'm happy that the provisions of Minister Sorceley sent are being met with joy by the people. Is there anything you would like me to relay to him in return? This is the Hyzanthian soldier, by the way.
Yes, I know. Knives. I hope he's not getting more than he can afford.
Sandry, I think you're the only one who in this moment could say it in the way that you mean it, because I know for a fact they're going to take it as him saying it like straight on without any accent, but feel free to read this line in the way you think he's actually saying it. Sandry?
Sorry.
I was saying, read this.
I don't think it's possible to amass such riches under Hyzan's system of equality. I do hope Minister Sorceley is not giving more than he can afford.
I mean, said like that, the guard would probably be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But but you know for a fact they're about to take this like super deadpan and serious. You needn't worry about that, Lord Serenoa. We may live in a wasteland, but the goddess makes sure we want for nothing. These provisions shan't make a dent in Minister Sorceley's coffers. So the goddess showers mere blessings on Minister Sorceley than most? Or more blessings, sorry, I thought it said mere. Not so! Her blessings rain down fairly upon all who believe in her. But Minister Sorceley is a generous man who shares his blessings and receives even with those from other nations. Bestowing her bounty to unbelievers is unprecedented, but it's a special circumstance. I pray you understand that. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sorceley is not so generous as others make him out to be, after all. Alright. I did say I was going to go at the very... I guess we got to return to the council chamber? Can I not? Oh, wrong button. Encampment. You said you want to grind a little bit. Let's see at the very least if there is a side mission that has popped up. Yeah. There is a new one. Take back the boat. Enemy forces have stolen the boat. It's up to you to win it back. Plan your attack route carefully to minimize losses. Alright, let's see what this guy is selling too, by the way. Oh, right, I forgot he spoke in third person. No new shit! Okay, some new shit, but not the shit that I care about. Alright. How much do I need? I need like 3,000, right? To get all of the quality stuff? What?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We only need to do one side mission then. Take back the boat. Let's see here. We got casters, we got bow users and melee users. And we got like 2 areas we can attack from, maybe 3? Just 2, okay. By the way, I'm just going to point out, his model even changes in this area. It's not just a cutscene model.
I didn't think it would be.
Oh! Okay, I want to do this, but there's something I forgot. There's something I forgot that happened at the end of last time that we actually did not resolve. We got one more class upgrade thingy.
Oh, you're right, we did.
We did get one more class upgrade thingy. Talk to you, I think. Yep, somebody's ready for a class promotion. Who do we got here? Probably her?
Yeah, probably. Who else? Who do we have veteranized already?
Do we have what?
Who do we have, rather, Oh, we've promoted a lot of people, it looks like.
Well, no, the new characters, they're all the second tiers already.
Okay. Yeah, I think we promote, Huette.
Alright. Ooh, she actually gets a straight up a new ability because she's leveled hard enough.
It is an honor to serve.
A rise in range. What is a rise in range? This better increase her attack range by like 2 or 3. If it's 1. 2! Oh, wait. Increase the range of the first normal attack. Oh. Just one attack? Okay, it says normal attack. Does that mean I could get away with like doing all not normal attacks until I want to take advantage of it?
Possibly, but it also is that's a shit ability. That's really shit.
I hope her other two abilities are much better. Like, that's a self buff. Like, she does have a lot of, like, despite being very mobile, she does have a few turns where she can't hit anything. So, self buff, it shouldn't be too bad. Alright. I mean, one attack, 2 range. Like, literally just one attack, you get 2 extra range. That is pretty garbage. Like, I'm not getting... I would have accepted +1 range on all attacks, but I was hoping it was 2, 2 or more. Right? Alright. Take everyone out. Who am I bringing here? Let's see here. Right now, he's just too good not to bring.
The honor is mine.
You got it.
My magic is at your disposal.
Let's bring both of the healers.
But of course.
We got to bring 6 more units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we actually still have a significant amount to choose from. Let me just get out of here and get back in so it's more organized. So I got to choose basically half of these units remaining to bring. Piccolette is good, but she's...
Why do you not have Kiwet already picked?
What? Oh, why haven't they been picked? Because level 14, they won't be gaining that much experience points from this. I mean, they'll gain some, but when they hit 15, they'll be earning like 1 experience point to pop. I guess we can bring them just to get them higher. Do you want to see how our shaman and or our wordsmith work? Actually, let's bring the wordsmith to try to level him up, because I want to see what his other abilities do. Right now, he sucks. But, like, we need to level him up to get to his good shit, where he mind controls enemies. Also, just listen to this. You would have Lionel? I fucking love his voice. I am mad he's not a main character. We will not be hearing him that much. Him.
And now, to arms.
Maxwell, not Roland, by the way. It's Maxwell now. One more unit. Who do you want to bring?
Let's bring the shaman lady.
Okay.
Please leave everything to me.
All right. I would rather my bow user be over here. That puts a healer. Okay, that puts 2 healers over here. Move these guys to the front. Oop. Puts a healer and a backup healer over there. Let's move not Anne, Lionel to the front. Oh, and Hosbear. Okay, we just have a lot of healers. Yeah, no, I think this is fine. Yellow panels indicate the area you must attempt to occupy. Defeat all enemies in the target area and take back the ship. Okay. So yeah, like, I've been doing these side missions, and, you know, I do actually really enjoy them. They are nice things to play whenever you're not wanting to continue on the main story necessarily. Let's see here. Board to here. Take cover and do nothing.
Shadows conceal me.
Charge!
Gross! Okay, I guess I can hit one guy, but I'm not going to get his, like, double attack in. I hate that.
Take that!
Time to take flight.
Okay, this is going to be the test. The range of this one is 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 2 to 4. 2 to 6. Okay, so this definitely has 2 additional range. And I'm going to start with Binding Arrow. And if I still have like the extended range at, next turn, then it's saved for basically the first time I do a normal attack. Which, yeah, okay, fine, whatever, right?
No mercy from us. Victory is ours.
That was worth some kudos. You have gone too early in the turn order. I hate this. Nobody's within range. 1. Just gonna have you move here and do nothing. I got nothing for you to do.
Ha! For the honor of House Wolfort. That hit the mark.
This way, I want to face.
I see a path to victory. There is always a way.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Damn, I can't get him to stay alive on the first hit.
Perish. That hit the mark.
Follow my lead.
Back at you. For my kith and kin.
Count on me.
For my what and kin?
Kith.
Kith? K-I-T-H is what I'm hearing. What is kith?
I think it's relatives or family, something like that.
It does have a very like similar root, is what it sounds like to kin, right? But
I'll show you what I can do.
I see. Let's go here and do the spark attack. 33%
chance. All your friends and neighbors are relatives.
Okay.
Cool heads shall prevail.
You know what? I'm gonna cast haste on the shaman, just that way we can get the shaman to do shit.
This will not be taken for granted.
I'll take it from here.
I guess you just go here and... Ooh, this guy's dead.
Enough!
The heavens judge you.
All right, let's see what your abilities are all about. Let's have you, like, walk, I don't know, here. Okay. Lightning, pretty standard. So Rite of Wind is pretty much the same as the other guy's wind ability, isn't it? And lightning. Okay, yeah. So in other words, she's the wind and lightning mage. Because apparently, I guess there was no wind and lightning mage in the game. And they wanted to have 4 elements, I guess. And changes the direction they face. Yep, that is literally the wind mage. Alright.
Stay down.
Hold on a second. A cursed strike. What does that do?
Progress?
Decreases an enemy's luck for 3 turns if you deal damage to them. So lower crit chance. I'm going to be honest. Luck doesn't make sense to me because the only time I've seen crits so far, either I haven't been paying attention, or the only time crits have happened is during. What do you think Infuriate
I think
does?
I've seen one outside of like back attack.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. The worst part about this is I want to see what Infuriate does, but that guy is already stunned for 2 turns, which means he's not doing jack shit. I'm just going to end his turn. You're going to call me a madman. But I see loot.
Come get me.
Feisty, aren't we?
You need a heal? Alright, cool. Move 5 spaces, heal, get a TP pack.
No slack at all.
This will help.
Yeah, she's a really tough one to use her trekking for TP thing. Because you have to move her 5 spaces to earn a TP back.
That's really inconvenient.
It really is. But in my opinion, Roland's is too. You have to move 5 spaces to get a free attack. Like, most of the time, you're, like, doing these moves that I'm doing right now.
You don't stand a chance. Did you see that?
This battle is ours.
Okay, if this still says 6, yes it does. I think that guy's just dead already. So...
Take that. For the greater good.
And he's dead.
What have we here?
That's what I mean by he was dead already. Like, my other characters had no choice to kill him. That guy's stunned, so I'm just going to rush you forward. Nope. Rush you forward and do a sweeping slash.
I'll make that hit the mark.
I see a path to victory. You were overconfident. My knowledge grows deeper.
But I don't know if you're noticing, the people that are lower level, whenever they do actions, are gaining much more experience points than other people who are higher level. Nobody needs a heal? Alright, haste somebody. Haste Lionel. I want to see him actually do shit.
Make the most of this.
Lionel shall use this wisely.
Oh, Lionel, my buddy! My friend, Lionel! Is he weak to ice or lightning? He's actually weaker to lightning. Oh, it's a single target, so it deals more damage to begin with. Okay.
Don't be afraid. Behold true power.
You just can't hit anything, can you? Alright.
Strike while the iron's hot.
You cannot impede progress?
Ruffle feathers. I need to know what ruffle feathers does. It infuriates people for 2 turns. What does that mean? Is that taunt a person for 2 turns? They will only strike you?
Combat is not Lionel's forte.
What did he say?
Something is not Lionel's forte.
Oh, okay, yeah, my brain originally, like, the way you said it, Lionel's forte, I thought he was separating, like, those were 3 different words, and I was like, what the hell did he say? Because he kind of, like, spaced it out, didn't he?
Not really.
Well, I guess I'm just insane.
Victory is within reach.
Follow my lead.
This is the end. Sound strike.
I struck true.
Maybe next time, Press. Impossible.
I realize that guy's a caster, but, like, he's only taking 1 damage from them.
My turn.
Feisty, aren't we?
Well, he needs a heal, and this keeps my heal combo going.
No slacking off.
Tides are turning.
Well, congratulations are in order.
The hunt is on.
Well, then just go over here.
Count on me.
No, I don't want you to turn. Get your HP up.
This one's for me. Very well.
If I go here, can I strike them both? No. If I go here, I still can't strike them both, I don't think. I think Fury is taunt. So Lionel has a taunt, so he's a tank, I guess?
Is it a taunt or is it an enrage?
It's a taunt, because notice how all... I don't know if you can see my mouse. See... Okay, so notice how all of these squares over here are blue. That means they are safe squares, and that means this guy right here can't attack any of those squares.
So the cloak-wearing dude is a tank.
Let's just kill this guy that's not taunted.
The heavens rage.
Curses.
Would be a shame if I had an extended rage hawk. Oh.
Shall we begin?
Okay. Hold on a second. Is... No. Oh, I do need to use those, by the way. Why? Oh, here we go. Prevents unit from attacking anyone but the one who infuriated them. But he didn't attack Lionel, right? Or did I give it to him after he attacked Theranoa?
looked away for a second.
Allow me.
I'll take it from here.
Ooh, finish them. Ah, no, never mind. Don't do that.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Time for some sorcery.
Oh, that's the thing I hate about this character is he's so slow once like everybody starts rushing forward. He will be... Yeah, okay. So for everybody else, this territory was blue, right? Which signified that they were not in trouble they were not in danger, right? So Lionel has a single target taunt. But like we have a tank character who has a I guess his advantage is he can do it at range versus the tank character which is just like 2 squares from him. And it looks like he has more... No, he has the same amount of move as the other character. So right now, he has that. Ruffle Feathers is a single character taunt. Charm is a debuff. And let's see how much... Well, he at least does enough damage to kill him.
Our dealings are
40 damage. That's actually a decent amount of damage. Like, how much were other people doing?
I will end this.
Do you remember how much Anne did a minute ago?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, we'll see next time she actually gets to attack. I need you to stand there, Maxwell.
No!
No!
The hunt is on.
Would that be a good square to move to? So next turn I can get up on the boat, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Leave everything to me.
Heal everybody around me.
What are you and your
Tides are turning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Curses!
I'll do my utmost.
Oh, you can finally get on the boat.
Here you
My
go.
thanks.
Yikes!
Let us pry out their weakness. My turn.
I'll take it from here.
Your orders? Shadows conceal me.
My time is now.
I don't feel well.
Yeah, I think we need to get her to the point where she has her like weather changing abilities. Because I do remember when she gets her weather changing abilities, all of her spells get like a huge buff to them. But she obviously does not have that until much later.
Clearly.
Go swift. Time for some sorcery.
Yeah, just sit there and catch up, my friend.
You cannot impede progress.
You cannot impede Lionel! I shall ruffle your feathers! Your jammies shall be ruffled!
Lionel's forte.
For victory!
Why am I enjoying Lionel? I hate him! I hate the fact that he speaks of himself in the third person.
You don't stand a chance.
Struck true.
Defeat is not an option.
I don't know. Just move here and pick up this item. You don't need experience points.
The hunt is on. This battle is ours.
Leave everything to me.
Come on, face that way, please. Thank you.
For the greater good. This may hurt. Ugh.
Lionel, get more turns.
Make the most of this.
This will do.
Whatever it takes.
Pardon me. My time is now.
Seriously? Benedict, get off of that space!
Here I come.
I had, what, like 3 characters who had the opportunity to get on the boat, but Benedict was in the way?
No mercy on the battlefield.
Level 13, level 13. 13, 14. I guess her. She's hard to gain experience points for.
Whatever it takes. This may
We're not
hurt.
done here.
This should give us 1,000, which should be more than enough. Yep. And we got quality fiber, iron, timber, and fiber. By the way, I am done buying the basic resources. I don't think the basic resources are worth, like, we're getting enough of them through missions that, you know, buying them is now just a waste of money, right? But the advanced resources, I will, of course, go out of my way for. There you go. You finally got to see a side mission. Was it everything you dreamed of?
Yes.
Oh, go back over here. Oh, I really don't want to. I'd rather save that money for weapon upgrades. All right. We still on reporting the shipments, right?
Yep.
Okay. Start with you. We have nothing to prove Minister Sorceley's dealings illegal, nor would I want to put a relationship with the Holy State at stake. Okay. Right now, we need allies more than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Minister Sorceley's bidding. We ought to make for Hyzant and report the illegal salt shipments.
Correct.
Wait, you're Roland. I was just speeding it up, sorry.
I loathe the mere thought of being party to these crimes, but spouting off baseless accusations will avail us nothing. Please, as though I am the bastion of fucking wisdom here.
Well, we don't have one choice, and I know where this choice comes from. We at the very beginning when we chose to go to not to go to Esfrost. So I know why this choice is locked, is what I'm saying.
First one.
First one. House Ind aims to make us their pawn. If we give them an inch, they are apt to take a mile. That's Roland.
I know that. I do, but our options are less than few.
Hey, it rhymes.
Damn it, if only we had proof.
And we actually would have proof if we would have got an S-Frost.
You look as though you have more to say, my friend.
Moreover,
you needn't hold back. You know you can be honest with me.
No, Sandry, hold it back. Hold Sandry back.
You asked.
Hold Sandry back. Okay. We do have one of those were unlocked.
I think the middle one, I don't care about being his vassal anymore. He's a worthless king.
You didn't want to do the last one either?
Because he's going to say we don't have proof.
All right. Negotiate from the other saints.
If we could do so without dirtying our hands, that would be more than ideal.
I suppose.
We have ties with Minister Exarm and Minister Lila. Perhaps they would lend a sympathetic ear to our plea.
That is true, and I remember he didn't actually say we had ties to those two when I didn't go there. Okay. I'm Sarah Noah. Bringing Minister Sorceley's climb to light won't be easy, nor is it without danger. Even so, it's a path I plan on forcing you upon. Roland has been moved by your words. Let's see here. We got to talk to Gila.
What do you need?
The Saintly Seven have... Gila. The Saintly Seven have tremendous power in Hyzant, and Minister Sorceley is no exception. Reporting his crimes comes with no small measure of danger. We must make our decision carefully.
That's nice, we gotta do it anyway.
Sorceley End is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. The odds would be stacked against us if we decided to report him.
Do you really think I'm a ruler who gives a fuck about odds at this point?
It's a difficult decision to make. I mean, I think we've already won this because Roland was like super easy to move, and we still have yet to do Anna, right? So, like, I think we've already won this one, but, you know, it's good to talk to them all, right? It's a difficult decision to make, but I think it's in our best interest to take the salt to S-Frost.
Second one.
Production and management of salt is the foundation of Hyzant. I doubt they would let us off with a mere warning were our crimes to be discovered.
Uh-huh.
As someone who lived once in the Holy State, I can say for certain your fears are not unfounded. Those who rebel against the goddess's teachings are punished equally, and there is no room left for reasons of negotiation. We had best steer clear of anything remotely resembling a crime if we value our lives. Gila, you know more about the Holy State than the rest of us. I would speak to you on the matter a little longer, if you don't mind. But of course, my lord. Why are you so determined to expose Minister Sorceley's crimes?
Because I'm a fucking paladin, bitch. Let's take the last one.
Minister Exarm stands opposed to Minister Sorceley. He would no doubt help us if we asked.
Yes, I see.
If we had Minister Exarm's support, our chances of success would improve drastically. It would regrettably drag us into Hyzant's political strife, but we should be able to use that opposition to our advantage. There is still time until voting commences. Until then, I hope you will reconsider where your token will fall. Moved. That's 2 characters moved. I feel good about our chances. You're Huette.
Ah, yes. As Prince Roland said, we should take this all to S-Frost. Accusing Minister Sorceley without evidence would do us no good.
So all things considered, I think it's best for us to follow Mr. Sorceley's orders. I thought we ought to make for Hyzant report the illegal salt shipments.
what the text said.
I see. Why are you opposed to going to Esfrost, Lord Cyrano?
We're at war with them!
That seems like... Roland in unnecessary danger. I don't believe it for a moment, but she might.
Okay. Oh, wait, this is still.
I must admit, I was concerned about that as well. Prince Roland does not seem so worried himself, but he's kind of an idiot. John, can you move your head slightly? Thank you. It may be best for us to avoid the duchy until the situation is calmed.
Might we speak of just a little longer, Hewitt? I feel like screwing this up once more.
Then...
Why, certainly. Is there anything you wish to say? If there's anything you wish to say, I'm all ears, my lord.
No problem. I want to fuck it up. Oh, we only get 2 options? What?
Let's not sully the honor, our honor.
Okay.
I feel the same. My head understands our predicament, yet my heart aches at the disgrace.
My head was in the way.
In which case...
Damn it!
Even so, we need power and a plan if we are to defend our honor. Unfortunately, words avail us little now.
Probably sounds like she's not moved.
I haven't made up my mind just yet, but I'm glad we were able to talk.
Deep in thought. We got people to vote with us in deep in thought, so it's not impossible.
Lord Saranoa.
Transporting illicit salt or reporting Minister Sorsley. Poor options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Saranoa.
Wonderful. We're gonna go report him.
So you believe it better to venture to Hyzant and disclose Minister Sorsley's wrongdoings? Might I ask why?
Middle one.
Middle? Alright. We may not have evidence, but the fact we have been asked to traffic illicit salt remains unchanged. If we speak to the other saints, we may yet find ourselves an ally.
Yes.
You speak of your acquaintances, Minister Exarm and Minister Layla, I assume. But even with their backing, we are unlikely to win the Hierophant's trust without evidence. I know the decision is not an easy one, but I truly think you are easy. She's been moved by my words. I wasn't expecting it to say she's been moved by my words, but okay, yeah. All right. Do we even care to see their reasonings or just commence vote?
Don't care.
In persuasion, commence voting. And by the way, you've made a Liberty choice again. I have a feeling you're going to be choosing Liberty every time it comes up.
Do we follow Sorsley's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I stand by my statement.
So we've already changed Roland, therefore we win, right? We've already got the vote we want.
Yes. I just think this is a dumb system.
At least I've never run into people changing their minds on their own. Yeah, convinced me?
I agree.
You have my support? You say it's a dumb system, but it's looking like you're getting another, full sweep.
I have faith in you.
You're getting a full sweep, Sandry! You've done something I couldn't do when I did my playthrough up until this point. Twice!
This is manipulation. That doesn't make it a fun system. It just means that I can manipulate the system. It's not the same thing.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
It burns! Congratulations on getting the achievement again.
The way forward is decided. We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings.
By the way, I know the battle that's coming up because I went down this route as well. And I don't like this battle that's coming up.
We have chosen our path. We shall head to Hyzant and alert them of Minister Sorslay's wrongdoings.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
Yes, sir.
Remind me, what company made this game?
Square.
In exchange for his aid, Sorsley orders House Wolford to transport his illicit salt. Serenoa, however, intends to bring word of the minister's crimes to the holy state of Hyzant. In order to succeed, he must delve deep into the nation's internal affairs while avoiding Sorsley's notice.
Spoiler alert, we don't.
So you've decided to accept my proposal. A wise decision, Lord Serenoa.
As you have requested, none shall know of the salt's
But you are still too young for true wisdom, it seems.
Yeah.
He means, let us not speak of the obvious, my lord. It's prudent to speak as little as possible to prevent any unnecessary complications. One never knows who might be listening.
Fortune favored you with a capable retainer.
I beg your pardon, Minister, but I must entreat you to recall the aid you offered in exchange for ours.
I give you my word it shall be done. Booker, I will leave the rest of the arrangements to you.
One second, I need to check something.
Yes, Minister. If you all will follow me into the...
I beg your pardon, mister, but I must entreat you to recall the aid you offered it. Okay, so I first read that as recall as in like a recall like you would in for a bad product.
No.
But he's saying to remember the aid you offered, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what he's saying.
Antechamber, we may discuss the details further.
Yeah, like, I legitimately just read that initially. Oh my god, more character stories? Wait, why is there 2 actual main stories? I guess we have to do both before we can go on. Okay, what are character stories? Oh, I want the old man! Can we get the old man? This old man is a badass. I want him. A single man survived the battle at the Citadel of the Sands. But who is
shit, it's
he?
Wolf.
Wolf?
From Sekiro?
No!
Got you right in my sights.
Is he an archer?
I don't know. 30 years ago, during the Salt Iron War, outside the Citadel of Sands, this guy is ancient! He is an archer.
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald.
And flee we must. I'll hold them here, but you lot, retreat!
Minister Archibald!
No, this cannot be how it ends. Lungs yet draw breath, my heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
So the cycle of war and chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow.
I don't know why I'm excited for this old man, but I am.
I've been watching you fight from afar, and I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see.
Archibald the Archer.
Match men half my age, shot for shot.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
Shut up, you can kick your ass.
This graybeard survived the Salt Iron War with naught but the bow in his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad, and I'd like to spend them fighting for a just cause.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Watch him have like 1 HP.
But like one-shot all enemies.
I mean, a legendary and intimidating archer deals more damage to distant target. His bow boasts increased range.
Hi.
Yes,
Hello.
but we have Huette. She has +2 range on the first shot, Sandry.
So, what you're telling me is we now have 2 archers. They'll just rain death on enemies.
We could have 3, but we didn't go to Esfrost.
I can live with that.
Hey, the other guy's a trap maker is what he is. He's a bandito. All right. I guess we'll learn more about Hasabara. I guess our one and only fucking mission today was the side mission we did.
Yeah, whatever.
If all's, I'm getting us to the fucking mission. All's fails, we'll save mid-mission, okay?
Ah, that's the good stuff. Ain't no one can pour a pint like you.
I take coin for drink, not compliments. It's hard enough to keep this place running on my own as it is.
Need me to lend a hand?
Thought you'd never ask. You can start by washing the dishes, then restocking our foodstuffs, fixing up that wobbly table, and...
Aye, leave it to me.
Always the pushover.
I'm only playing. I'd never put a paying customer to labor.
What if I'm not paying?
But that's an awful lot of work for any one person. Ever give thought to finding someone with whom you might share the burden?
You can stop right there.
Marry me, please.
The last thing I need is anyone else complicating my life.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
So,
I had myself a someone once.
I will state...
Special like. Till he left me for a specialer someone.
Ooh, I'm sorry, woman. Hasabara, or whatever your name is.
Raised my son Theo all by myself after that. He'd be a man grown now, if the war hadn't taken him.
Damn it. Why is our story getting sadder and sadder?
Forgive me, Hasabara. Didn't mean to go drudging up painful memories.
No need for apologies. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a thing or two in their past that haunts them. In truth, I'm more exhausted than anything. Must be the years taking their toll.
Ain't got nothing to do with age, and everything to do with the hardships you've overcome. More impressive than an old soldier drowning his sorrows in mead.
What kind of barkeep am I, letting my poor patron wallow?
Sometimes wallowing's good for the soul. Come on, have a round with me. My treat.
Took you long enough to make the offer. Now, what shall we do?
I swear if these two get married as a result of their story.
How about to your son?
I, to Theo.
What I was trying to say is I do like these characters a heck of a lot more than the characters from Fire Emblem Engage. I had a playthrough on this channel that I was going through, and one day I just stopped because I realized I found 90% of the characters just annoying beyond all belief. Doesn't matter if it was like English voice actor or Japanese voice actor, they were all so trite and like uninteresting. At the very least, these guys' stories, like, they feel a lot more real, you know? I don't know if you agree, Sandry, but
I don't know the game that you're talking about, so I can't make a comparison.
What about these characters? Do you think their character stories at least feel somewhat real?
Some of them feel a little bit fantastical.
Yeah.
What? Who would dare send an army to test our borders?
They are soldiers of House End, by all appearances.
Sorcery, you go too far too often of late.
Perhaps this means the rumors are true, Minister Cancel.
There is still nothing to conclusively prove End's involvement in illicit salt trading.
Which is why you must investigate. You are Hyzant's Minister of Domestic Affairs, are you not?
One second.
The illicit salt market grows larger by the day, strangling...
Whoa! I forgot what this guy looked like. Holy shit. But I'm more interested in the other guy.
Against one of the
Domestic Affairs.
Do nothing without the Hierophant's express permission.
Perhaps you cannot. But is there not another with plans already in motion?
Ixham, you mean? Even so, I am not at liberty to act on naught more than a whim. I must prioritize our land's stability above all else.
Alright. Which one of these two red markers do you want to do? This is the first time we've run into multiple red markers, and I don't know if doing one precludes the other. So we have Whitehome Castle and Citadel of the Sands.
Let's go with Citadel of the Sands.
Okay.
You've made a bargain with Minister Sorcelet?
The appearance of one in any case. But we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye. One of his men wouldn't stop glowering at Benedict.
He may yet suspect our true motives. Nevertheless...
We shan't stray from the course we've decided upon, if that's what worries you. Tell them, Benedict.
Minister Sorcelet has asked us to deliver unregulated salt to Esfrost by means of a secret route. We shall make it appear as though we are bound for the Grand Duchy, but in truth, we shall divert from the route and make for the capital of Hyzant.
I've already scouted the way. A shortcut through the ravine.
Then you intend to use the illicit goods to prove Minister Sorcelet's crimes to the Hierophant.
But will a little salt be enough to land one of the Saintly Seven in the dungeons? After all, he's influential and well-connected enough to have weathered unsavory accusations for years. If we don't present our case perfectly, we're apt to be the ones clapped in chains, not the other way round.
Clapped
We
in
only
chains.
Get to the capital for our plan to succeed. The Saintly Seven may pretend they stand united, but there are cracks in that facade. If we but exert the right leverage, Sorcelet will fall.
Indeed. Now then, we shall depart come midnight.
As you command.
Shut up!
Eridor!
Fuck, hold on a second, I need to stand up. Oh.
Quiet as a mouse I'll be.
Ow, 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 fuck! Oh!
You okay there, John?
I stretched my leg in a weird way, and now it's rebelling against me. Okay. It's calmed down enough that I can probably sit down again. Whitehome Castle. You know, every time... Okay, so this is going to be a standing Let's Play.
What should I do?
Nothing. You're a figurehead.
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Esfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom. Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken. And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Murder. Understood.
Yeah. Sorry about this being awkward. It's just I've been exercising a lot recently, so it's finally catching up with me.
Until I find the strength I require.
I mean, she's obviously plotting something, but she's plotting something assuming a false thing that people are dead that aren't dead. Right?
What is Gustadolf thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her dismal company.
It is unacceptable. He should have let me deal with those obstinate boars in Glenbrook.
You couldn't do much better. Bullshit.
Sorry, I'm just sitting there going, gosh, what is this, you know, like 45 or 50-year-old man thinking wanting to marry an attractive young woman? Who also grants him the power to rule over a second kingdom. Man, what a strange notion.
Make their way to the Hyzantian capital.
I mean, it's obvious he's planning on killing her at some point.
They press onward through the moonless dark, guided by naught but the faintly flickering light of hope.
Any other side stuff? There is exactly one side stuff. I'm trying to get us to the mission, I swear, but I want to watch all the story.
House Wolford means to betray me, you say? What leads you to believe this?
A chance sighting one of my vassals had of a suspicious woman, apparently poking around the path to the capital. From her description, there's no doubt she was none other than Anna of House Wolford. The woman who serves, incidentally, at Benedict's right hand.
She is his creature. I see. Then they mean to bring
creature,
evidence
excuse
against
me.
The danger is too great to be ignored, Minister.
Indeed. I trust you will take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Okay.
Of course. I've sent soldiers that way already, and I shall join them shortly.
There's some bubbly. Oh, this is the same area where he did his final stand.
Good.
Neat.
We haven't been followed.
No cause to relax just yet, milady. Moment you drop your guard is the moment the enemy's apt to strike. Ain't it, Benedict?
Indeed. This is where I would position soldiers for an ambush, were I to set a trap for us.
A hunter would have the upper hand here.
Or say a bow user with extra range?
Let us scout the area to be safe.
So, by the way, once we finish this battle, I will be officially blind the rest of the playthrough. Besides, what I look up and, what information I glean from that, right? Because I could not finish this fight. I got, I tried to do it, failed, and I, I put down the console and just walked away for a long time. Well, time to play the idiot, Sandry.
Who would have thought one of the Saintly Seven would be so bold as to illegally distribute salt?
I was not expecting that! Oh, God. Do you want to...
Eating your peanuts, just what the fuck? I'm okay. I don't need help. Thank you, Peanut.
I might need help. You're still rolling, by the way.
I'm sure Sorsley's been meticulous about hiding his misdeeds. He'll no doubt be equally observant of us.
God. Oh, God. Why did you do this, Sandry?
It was your idea.
Yeah, but, I'm pretty sure you already thought he was an idiot. I was just saying it out loud. I wasn't saying become a Muppet, but alright. Sorsley will not hesitate to shed our blood if he finds out we are moving against him. It is fortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense one will find us soon enough. I haven't talked to her.
I pray we are not attacked while trying to bring injustice to light. But should it come to that, I will not back down.
I hope not.
We've no choice but to report such a naked abuse of power.
Naked abuse of power, she says.
It takes a true veteran like Eridor to see the signs of an ambush lying in wait. I am well impressed. Your head is in the middle of impressed.
Oh, well impressed, yes.
Though I lack his experience, I swear to you that Prince Roland shall not fall under my watch. And Cerno is like, no, shoot him in the back of the head.
Oh, God. Let's see what we got here. I don't see any on the backside, do you? No, doesn't look it. Okay. Let's see here. I thought I saw someone over here. I did see one more somewhere here. Indeed, it is as Eridor says. The enemy is apt to strike when we drop our guard. Spoken like a true survivor of the Salt Iron War. Do not fear for me, Lord Serenoa. I should do my part when we reach Hyzant. Oh, now I see it. Okay, I see the part that was glowing. That's right. Go all the way around. Is there any down here? No. Okay, all that's left is the two people who have conviction statements. Okay. This sneaking around doesn't snoot. This sneaking doesn't suit me, if I'm honest. Alright, I'm going to give that a third read. This sneaking doesn't suit me, if I'm honest. I'd much rather take the fight to him. But worry not. Keep you safe, even if they try to ambush us.
Do keep your voice down, Eridor. They'll not ambush us so easily if they can't hear us coming.
Shut the fuck up, Eridor. Forgive me. No, forgive me. I got caught up in the moments. Though, permit me to say that keeping me speaking in a whisper might be harder than simply taking our steel to them. Huh? Oh, one more. Oh, that's money. I like money. If the enemy has set a trap for us, it may have been my survey of alternate routes that alerted to our press. I saw the one down here in the lower right. And I felt eyes on me multiple times. I pray they are not the enemies.
I like the idea of securing a witness, thank you.
Top one?
Yep.
Okay. Unique trap house insets is a good opportunity to secure a witness to their crimes. You speak truth. I should have thought of that myself. So, we must not let him escape. Should it come to pass, can I count on you, Anna? You have my word. Earn some money. Alright, and I think that's... I haven't seen any more glowy bits, have you?
Nope. By the way, I would recommend saving before and during the fight because we might want to be able to go back and. Oh wait, if we lose the fight, we can just go back and.
Yeah.
Fine. So who cares?
I mean, we can do a safety save if you really want. I will go to the encampment really fast to see if there's more kudos things to buy because we didn't check that. Now that we have the old man. Old man, do you have kudos things to sell us? Yeah. Shut up, old man. Get to your trade post. Yay, you have more kudos things to sell us. Lore! But nothing else. Damn. I was kind of hoping for another Medal of Bravery. And just to be sure, we don't have any more class promotions, right? No. Okay. Yeah, like, if we lose the fight, we can just go back to the encampment and do something different, right? Yep. And exploration. I should gather the others. Perhaps they found something by now. Like enemies. Oh shit, we forgot to upgrade the old man. No, they have back attack bonus!
Looks like we got ambushed after all. Fuckers.
I mean, you knew it was coming.
Have you found anything?
No, my lord. Only our own footprints.
And a bush.
Strange.
Few travel this path, but it is still traveled.
Someone must have covered their tracks.
Well, if it isn't House Wolfort's motley crew, imagine my surprise at finding you here.
That glove right there, that glove takeoff stance. I like it. I do like the character designs in this game. They are all quite well, quite given a lot of individuality and design. I guess. What's the words I'm looking for here?
We were merely on our way to...
No need for pretense, my lord. Not when his life is forfeit for having discovered us.
I think you have it the wrong way around. Die.
Excuse us while we have a quick chat in the encampment. Thank you.
Are we going to the encampment? Oh, I guess the level up the old man. Oh, all right. Let's go upgrade the old man. Oh, so nice, die. By the way, we're going back to encampment and leveling up the old man. Yeah. Upgrade available means upgrading weapon tier. Okay, that's right. I did check in this, by the way. there is no reason to upgrade a weapons tier unless we're also upgrading one of these things. The weapon tier is not inherently an upgrade, it just enables the other upgrades.
That's dumb.
So, let's see here. Accuracy, HP, and attack damage, as well as speed. Speed is always good. He gets more turns with speed. Increases physical damage dealt during a Tempest. But we don't have a Tempest yet. We don't have the ability to create a Tempest yet, unless we upgrade the, her.
So, I think, let's see. We'll start with speed. Speed's good.
Probably weapon, if I had to guess.
What's the special?
Okay, increases physical damage dealt during a Tempest, but we can't force a Tempest to happen until she gets more levels.
Right, so extra damage.
Okay, Lionel. Turns out he actually is a pretty bad...
He could use some more health.
What?
He could use some more health. He's supposed to get punched in the face.
That is true. Yeah, okay. That's probably last... No, we still have a few more upgrades to do. Oh, all of these are weapon tier upgrades for her. What can he do? Get weapon tier upgrade. Oh, he can actually properly get upgrades. Oh, I found... by the way, with this guy, whenever you get one, you get them both. But it's just an or statement, right? You get to choose what you want it to what you want it to be.
Right. So
we can actually upgrade him if you want to. But I don't think I don't know if we're necessarily bringing him. At least to this mission. So probably best to just ignore it for now. Unless, do we think we have enough? Oh, we have enough to, like, upgrade. Okay, for the 3 characters that need a weapon upgrade, shall we upgrade one of them and get a tier 2 ability from them? I do not know what these do. These probably have to do with, like, the rate you get TP. One of these two. Which means they would be able to cast more often. Maybe. Which one are you interested in upgrading? Benedict, Haas, or Shaman?
Let's upgrade the Shaman.
Alright. Okay. Your weapon has been upgraded. What do these skills actually do? Oh, I can sell some shit, but whatever. The TP cost of the Rite of Rain and the TP cost of Tempests. But I don't have those abilities yet!
Peanut says, sounds like a skill issue.
It is! She's not high enough level! Whatever. Units. Okay, first thing we do is we remove everybody that is very conditional to bring. We have... I think these 3 were being brought no matter what. I think these 3 have... Well, one's forced, the other 2 have proven their place in the team. What is his abilities?
The further away he is, the more damage he does.
Yeah. He has physical damage to single enemy, ignoring their defense.
So he's just now a permanent member of the team.
Deal greater damage the further the enemy is. That's his passive there. Arrow Spray. Deal physical damage to all enemies within range. Okay. What does this do? Putting the magic attack for 3 turns when you defeat an enemy. Actually, that would probably go better on... That would go harder on Anne, now that I think about it. Increase her strength by 3 every time she defeats an enemy for 3 turns.
Sounds like an interesting option.
I'll just go with equipping it on him for now and not think about it. If we need to replay, I'll take the time between sessions to figure out what better equipment is. All right, so we're bringing the old man just because a bow user in a vertical terrain level. Yes, let's do it. I am bringing him
I'll do my best
because he can build ladders and make traps to make people fall down.
It says, have the old man go naked. It'll cause the enemy to flee in terror.
Have the old man what?
Just strip him down. Everyone will flee in terror.
There was some animated something or other where an old man like forced his bones to move and they were cracking all the time and everybody ran away because they were scared of it.
Understood.
I think bring her at the very least. I gotta bring a second healer in my opinion. So item healer or everything mage. Or Haas or the cavalry healer, which has vertigo problems.
Yeah, no, I think the Tossy healer.
The Tossy, okay.
As you wish.
All right, we got 2 more slots. I'll leave them to you.
Ice Boy seems like he might be a good guy to bring along.
Really?
Walls are nice.
I mean, they are, but it's hard, but you can. So what made him good in other maps was he could wall off an entire way. This area is a nice open map. Like here, let me. Like this is a very open map. The wall, and a lot of people are rangers. You know, I don't think walls are actually going to do us a huge good, but I will if you insist.
I mean, I'm trying to think who else would be good to bring as part of it. I think Picaret, whatever it is. Okay. Ability to toss giant boom of death.
Yeah, sure. The expensive one.
And to be honest, Benedict.
Benedict, really? Okay.
Free turns for the archers.
The honor is mine.
Alright, let me see if I can't figure out how I want to organize these characters here. Please tell me you have the I go first item. Details. You do have the I go first item. Good. Sorry, the guy who either places a trap or builds a ladder is great to go first. What is the goal by?
Especially good in this area.
All enemy forces. Okay. Yeah. You're going first. That's good. This looks like this is just going to be a pain in the ass to get up, but you can. Specifically, I think Anne should go up there. Where's Anne? There's Anne. So I'm going to move you over here. You know, like move here, teleport to the top, assassinate them one by one.
Agreed.
So I'm going to move her there. I think my main like goal for moving my forces is they're going to be pushing forward this way and like clearing out this corner so I'm like in a defensive position. Nope. Old man can go there. Huette can go. Shit, where should I put Huette? I think Huette goes here, actually. Because, like, height's not an issue for her, so getting up that's not a big deal. I think her right there. And I'm just going to have him build a ladder as his first action, so she has a way up. And maybe her, like, one space... There. I think all that's good. All right.
I think Huette flies up to the same side Anne is going and starts chucking arrows at the archers.
Wait, you think you're sending her... Oh, let me think about that. You're thinking of sitting her over here. My problem with that is I got to give it a few turns for these melee users to clear out. Like, Hewitt is going to be spending at least 2 or 3 rounds just staying still right here, being invisible.
That's Anne.
Or, yeah, Anne, sorry. And
I was saying send Hewitt as well.
I guess that depends on which way these warriors go, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'll move her up here to at least make it viable. Because if these warriors like start going down this way, I could take advantage of that. But if they don't go down this way and they all come around this side, that's going to be a problem. Like, the thing I don't want to happen is they all decide to go this route. Which I have a feeling they will, because that's like the most convenient route for them to take.
Honestly, that would be better. It lets you keep them all to the front and leaves their archers off to the side to just get picked off.
Alright, just because I think we need it, I am going to save here. And just that way I say, I got into battle before the session was over. Come on, before it says 10 p.m. on my clock! Damn it. Damn it!
I still think that the grind was a wise choice.
Oh god. We'll just restart from the save point. I'm not gonna bother listening to him.
I'll catch you later.
See ya. Nope. Webcam. That's what I was looking for. Thank you all for watching. If you have been, we are going to call it here. More Triangle Strategy next week, which I swear we'll get the story missions eventually. Although I might run into like 50 different 50 different side missions here. Anywho. I don't know. I'm still having lots of fun playing this game, and I hope you're having lots of fun watching this game. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.